Today's video, I'll be reviewing this e-waste, aka the Blackview Tab 20 Kids Edition, or the Tab 20, the normal one. They're honestly the same. Under the case, it's just the same tablet, same display, same everything. But the Kids Edition comes with this snazzy case and also a capacitor pen. And more importantly, let me just show you something here. Let me just unlock it. Let me just cut away. This comes with a paltry amount of RAM, which is 4 gigabytes of RAM, which ain't enough. Like the Samsung Galaxy A07, the most budget of the budget Samsung phones, comes with 4 gigs of RAM on the base model, aka the 64 plus 4. This also comes with 64 plus 4, and more importantly, the display, because you're gonna be watching YouTube on this, because it's a tablet. What are you doing on it except watching, or reading at most if you're a geek? I shouldn't have said that, because I'm also a geeky geek. Ooh. Let's just search up very copyright friendly stuff, aka me. Load. And it only comes, and it obviously supports Wi-Fi 4, 5, and I don't know about 6, but more importantly, it supports 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz, but no 6 gigahertz support on this, to my knowledge, and it's decently fast if you don't care about snappy animations like these. Average tech talkers just do the opening animation and just ignore the actual facts and stuff. And more importantly, let's just get on with it. And the screen is a 1280 by 800 panel, obviously LCD, and the viewing angle, it doesn't go that bright. The viewing angles are they're fine. They're not the best, but they are not the worst I've seen. And let me just take off this snazzy case. Oh yeah, the materials to build. The case is just rubber and plastic. And pen. Plastic, rubber. And some metal. So it works. And more importantly, let me just... It doesn't have the best quality, honestly. Let me just skip it to when I actually take it off. I'm barely able to take this shit off, and more importantly, it's just plastic. And I hate this layout, because it's a small ass 8 megapixel sensor, and even though it's 8 megapixels, 8 megapixels can look good, but it's so small. The sensor is so small, and that shitty AI branding, and that false camera hole, and obviously the flash that is almost useless. Let me just actually show you. Let me just turn off all the lights here. Let me just cut all flashlight. Look at the brightness. Imagine at night you're trying to do this, and this room ain't even that dark, honestly, even with the lights off. Even on this LG V50, it looks pretty. You can see the stuff on it. It doesn't turn into mush. And let me just turn all the lights back on, and more importantly, the tripod. And why am I being so fruity right now? And more importantly, let's get on. And I talked about the screen, and it also comes with a tempered glass screen protector, and more importantly, it's just plastic. And for the buttons, my favorite tests. And for the software, it runs Android 15. Let me just show you about tablet, Android 15, and the battery. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. It's a 6600 milliampere cell, and it lasts me about a few days with my use. And more importantly, don't ignore this +3 because that's just the virtual RAM, aka a swap, and it has the Unisoc T310, which is a 4-core CPU running at 2 gigahertz and more. And ignore that Max branding because that's just baloney. And more importantly, it runs a custom skin, aka Tokyo OSP 4.1 to that name looks really familiar. Just think about it, Doki. Think about it. And more importantly, let me just show you. Something here, okay? Let me just go into 3D Mark. Let me just do a time lapse for the benchmarks, because it's more fun that way. I got bored, so I'm not going to show you the scores. I'm just gonna go into my results. Very good scores. 48 Woken Wildlife Extreme. It's even below 50. How slow you have to be to even get that score? If you actually run it, it just turns into mush, and it shows 0.1 FPS. Let me just show you the average FPS, 0.29 FPS. And that's terrible, terrible. And more importantly, the Geekbench scores are way more acceptable. Here are the scores I've got. It's faster than A50 and AA 2018, which is a low barrier, but it works. It's a tablet of all stuff. And if you're going to draw on this, I would recommend Krita because it works the best on this. And more importantly, let me just wait till it boots up, opens, because if you're actually going to push this tablet, aka use anything except YouTube, turn on this. Okay. And close all the apps. I was actually, this the second try of the video, because you can see my testing over there, and cancel, new image, 1280 by 8 full HD, obviously. I'm not gonna make this explode with 4K or 1440p. And more importantly, let me just create. It loads up decently fast, and the delay is noticeable. Let me just go back. Imagine if you're trying to draw a mountain. Think that's a mountain. No, I'm so terrible at drawing. Think that's I'm bad at Krita, okay? I'm bad at drawing, but I still try to draw instead of AI generating. Honestly, support real artists. And more importantly, let me just show you something very good on this. It's a 60Hz panel. It's a 60Hz panel, and without the case, it looks so ugly. Like the borders, let me just pull out my iPad 2 Oh, okay. Let me just make it cut right about now. Okay, now I'm back. Here's a here's a iPad 2 for scale. Let me just here's the tab 20. Holy shit, the flash is still on because it's so goddamn damn, not bright. Yeah, this is the opposite of bright, honestly. Like, who is why is it in here? Like, why didn't they remove it for, space, for having more space for the batteries or cooling or anything else? And look, it's actually it's actually smaller than the iPad 2, and more importantly, the screen is actually still bigger because the borders are way smaller. The iPad 2 had pretty big borders, and here's another tablet for scale, the Galaxy Tab. Which was called the Galaxy Tab P1000 in the United States, and in Korea it was called the Samsung Galaxy Tab SHW M180 S and M180L and M180K. And more importantly, let me just show you. It's not that bad of a size. Let me just put these things back down, and more importantly, holy shit, and more importantly, let me just get back and let me just show you something, okay? Flex is like no tomorrow. Oh, if you're actually buying the non-kids edition, please get a case or be really careful, because without this rubbery case, it feels so sketchy in the hand, and it's not the best in terms of repairability. Even, I mean, it's not that bad, but where would you get parts? Let me just show you something here. I can literally open it right now, but I'm not gonna, because, oh yeah, it also has a headphone jack, the jack of and fun fact, the full quote is, jack of all trades, it's but a master of none. It's is better than the what do you say again? Oh yeah, master of one. And more importantly, let me just, this case is so tight. That's what she said. No, no. She didn't say that. I said, nah, just kidding, JK. I mean, that's very funny joke. Let me just take, and if you're actually having the pen and it doesn't have a place to store it, I just store it here. It's kickstand. That's abyss. Let me just zoom in. Ooh. Zoom in, enhance. I just stick it there and just boom. And it makes this noise if you shake it around. That's because of the pen, and more importantly, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and see you all later, I guess. I don't know what to say, honestly. And more importantly, please watch my other videos and blah 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 blah, subscribe or something.